This is Annie Banerjee, and today I will discuss a question that I am often asked, and that is, I've got my approval, my H-1B or L-1 approval, but my visa has expired or is expiring soon. Do I need to go to the embassy to get my visa stamped? And the short answer to that is that it depends, but if you have your I94 stamped on your approval notice, then you do not have to go out. You can work with that I94. However, you cannot travel with that I94. So you do not have to go out of the country just to get your visa validated or revalidated again to come and work and then come and work. But you do need the visa if you are planning to go anywhere outside the United States. You would need the visa you would need the visa in your passport to get back in. Now, that's said, this is the explanation for it. The CIS is the entity that gives you the right to work here. But going in and out of the United States is controlled by CBP. And actually, not CBP, yes, the borders are controlled by CBP. CBP is Customs and Border Patrol, but the relationships between the countries is covered by Department of State, and Department of State has embassies all over the world, and the Department of State is the agency that gives you the visa for you to go outside the United States and come abroad. And that applies to any country. For instance, if you're a citizen of India and you want to go for, let's say, to the Philippines or wherever, you would still need the visa and come back. To get the visa and come back. Now, when I say, and this is a mirror image, I'm sorry, but this is where your I94, it would be on this side of the document when you see it. This is where the I94 is published, is given. And if you have this kind of thing in the bottom right hand corner of your approval, then you do not need a specific visa. Visa is this piece of things from your passport. It is given by the Department of State, and it is stamped here with, it has the valid until, and this is the visa. Now, the I94, say now you are going outside the United States, say you have a trip planned to Japan, you're a citizen of India, you could, if this is a visa revalidation, i.e. you already have a visa in your passport, this is just an extension, you extended your H-1B, then you would need to get a visa in order to go outside the United States, even if you have the I-94 stamped on your approval notice. So you could go either for the visa revalidation, you could go to China or India. I'm completely misspoke. You could go to Mexico or Canada, or if your home country is India, it would be in India. So either the third country, as a third country national, and those are only seen by the consulates in Canada and Mexico, or you can go to India and you can get the visa revalidated, or you can go to your birth country, the country where your citizenship is from. Now, the process is you have to first and foremost, go to that consulate's website. You can set up your interview date. You will have to complete what is called a DS-160, which you actually also filled out for your first H1 for your first visa. It's the same form. You have to fill that out and submit it, and then you have to, depending on the consulate's rule, you might have to send in the documents through through an agency, or take it at the interview. You have to have the entire petition with you. The entire petition is re-evaluated by CIS. So you have to have the entire petition, by the Department of State. So you have to have the entire petition with you, and you would have to answer questions. You have to take pay stubs so that the the Department of State knows that you are being employed according to the LCA. And then you get the visa and you come in. Now, when you are coming in, in previous times, CIS, again a mirror image, would give paper I-94s, and these I-94s were supposed to be stapled to your passport. Now, very often this is of course lost, and so now the CBP has everything online. This is an online I-94. It is absolutely, it's just cbp.gov/I-94. You can Google where can I find my I-94, and that will be the first site that will pop up anyways. You go online and you put down your information and you get your I-94. It is extremely important to verify after you travel, after you've probably had your sleep, if it's a long travel. After you travel back, it is important for you to check that cbp.gov/I-94 and get your I-94 and look through it. Is your name all right? Is your name spelled correctly? If your birth date okay? Is your passport number okay? And most specifically, admit until date, does that coincide with the I-94 that you have in your passport? And if there is a mistake, you need to go make an appointment at the CBP office and get the I-94 changed. The onus is on you, because next time you file for an extension, it will be your proof to show the evidence of what you have. So please go ahead and change it. Thank you.